YouTube, how's it going? It's your boy Ali, bringing a brand new video. We're going to be talking about the top 10 Call of Duty players and CDL this year. I'm just playing some Firebase Z while talking about it. Don't really I'm not going for high runs or anything, just going to talk to you about the top 10 players. Alright, let's get right into it. So, this is a my opinion list, so if you guys disagree, just let me know in the comments below what your top 10 is. But this is just my opinion, so don't get mad. Because I disagree with a lot of people. Number 10, I put Shotzi, and yes, he's all the way at number 10 because he hasn't performed as well as a lot of people say he has since last year. He has a 1.03 KD with the 14.3% first blood, and he has a 1.03 search KD, but he hasn't been like that amazing player. He is good at hardpoint. He does his thing in hardpoint. But in search, he hasn't been explosive, and in hardpoint, when he does good, he isn't like as explosive as he used to be last year. He has some big games, but the people higher on my list are doing good in respawn, but also have really good S&D, or they're just another level on respawn. That's why he's at number 10. So number 9, I have Scumpy. He has a 1.02 KD. Yeah, he has a lower KD than Shotzi by 0.01, but his search and destroy is a 1.15. He's probably the best search player in Optic. Statistically, he is the best search player in Optic. He gets 13% of the first bloods for Optic. This year has been his explosive year in search for his team. He's been helping his team win games 2 and 5 with Envoy. You know, Envoy's a playmaker. Scumpy just frags basically in search. He'll pop the 2 pieces. He clutches 1v2s. And then number 8, you got Standy, the rookie of the year, in my opinion, with maybe him or Insight. He has a 1.07 KD with the 1.18 S&D KD and a 16% first blood ratio. And I think since Standy joined Rocker, Rocker became a top tier team. And without Standy, they are not a top tier team, in my opinion. And I think with Standy, how explosive he's been dropping big numbers in respawn more consistently than Shotzi, I would say. And his S&D has been like the main reason why Rocker has been playing so well. Like, we've seen some explosive S&D games out of Standy. They've been winning games 2 and 5 consistently. Besides the last major where they were winning a lot more hard points, but that was also because of Standy. So that's why I put him numbers 8. So number 7, we have the best sub player in my opinion, one of the best, maybe not the best, but he is one of the best. His name is Hydra. He has a 1.11 KD, overall KD, and he is probably one of the fastest players. He averages the most amount of kills per hard point in the 10 minutes. And he is, I think, a 1.11 S&D KD2, and he has a 1.2 in hardpoint. He literally flies at people and just destroys. Like, since he joined NYSL became a top tier team. And then when Clayster retired, then they kind of went downhill. Because to me, that team was Clayster and Hydra, the 2 best players, you know, comboing. Clayster would be it's like a top AR player. He could take on the other top AR players. But when he left, that happened. But now he's back for champs, so maybe they have a chance to win champs. We'll see. Maybe it won't hurt him that he left for a while. But our honorable mention would be Clayster that I didn't put in the top 10. I think he's like 11 or 12. He's up there, but he's not top 10. Same with the R-Cities. I think he's up there, but he's not top 10. Number 6 I have is Selim. And I know a lot of people are going to say Selim should be higher on the list. Selim has a 1.14 KD. I think he's tied for the 3rd highest KD. And he has a 1.22 search KD. I think that kind of speaks for itself statistically why he's in the top 10. Many of you guys would want him higher, but there's other reasons why I have other people higher. Number 5 would be Dashy with a 1.15 KD. He has the 2nd highest KD in the league, and he has a 1.09 S&D KD. Dashy has been statistically one of the best respawn players for Optic. He basically takes over games when they need him to. His S&D's been a little inconsistent. There's been times where he goes quiet, like Formal. Formal goes quiet a lot more often. But I think if there's like if snipers were allowed in this game, Dasher would be like a top 2 player with Simp, because both of their SMUs would be probably a top tier. And then number 4, I got Cammy. He statistically isn't as good as some of the players on the list. He's a 1.05 KD, but he has a 1.12 search KD and a good first blood ratio. He has a 14% first blood ratio. The thing about Cammy is he's a playmaker for his team. He makes the MVP plays when he needs to. He'll get you your 3 pieces. He'll do like the flank and just pick you apart. Or he'll play smart and not give you positioning. And I think Cammy deserves to be in the top 5. Many of you might disagree. Number 3, I have the better Ultra player. Probably one of the best Ultra players. Maybe the best player in the league. 1.14 KD Insight. He's tied for the 3rd highest KD with Celium, but he has a 1.22 SND KD like Celium. But I think Insight brings more to the table than Celium. I think Celium's on a stacked team, so he doesn't have to bring that much to the table, but Insight has basically turned Ultra around himself and made Ultra a top tier team. Oh shit. Alright, I got rid of that thing. Okay. And then number 2, we have Simp. He has a 1.17 SND KD, the highest KD in the league. The reason why he's number 2 is because you'll know who number 1 is, and I'll explain why he's number 1. But that's the reason he's number 2. He has the highest KD for his role. That's really amazing. And I don't think many players can beat Simp in a 1-on-1. Simp pops 2 pieces left and right. Number 1, though, we have a BZ, the entry player. He has a 1.10 KD as an entry player and a 1.17 search and destroy KD with 20% first blood. He literally just flies at people and he always gets a kill basically. He's guaranteeing you a kill before he dies. Sometimes he pops 2 pieces, and that's very hard to do. For his role, I think not many players would be over a 1 for that role. If anything, they might be at a 1.01 at most, maybe 1.02. But 1.10, that's nuts. And with how high first blood ratio he has, that is crazy. But yeah, that's my top 10 Cold War players in the CDL for 2021. I think this list could change. Like, you could put Simp at number 1 if you want to. You can change the. You can put Celium, and if you guys want to higher, Shotzi could be higher, Scump could be higher, Scump could be lower, Hydra could be lower or higher, wherever you guys want. If you have a different list than me, just let me know in the comments below. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to see any more Call of Duty content, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.